Ghostbuster. If you enjoyed today's video, please like, subscribe and check out all my other videos, including my Ghostbusters themed magic. In this video today, I'm going to show you how I made these SLIMER cakes and cake pop. Okay, so to start we're going to make a vanilla cake. I've started by preheating the oven to 180 degrees C, and then I'm going to use 175 grams of butter, which I've already got in my bowl. And then we're going to add some stuff to that. So we're going to add 175 grams of caster sugar. A tad over, it will matter. And we'll reset the scale because we're going to add 175 grams of self-raising flour. Now it does recommend sifting this, but I don't have a sieve to hand. I'll just make sure it's well blended. There. There we go. And then we're going to add a tablespoon of baking powder. Tablespoon of bicarbonate of soda, a tablespoon of vanilla flavouring or extract, and then finally 3 eggs. And then we're going to mix it all together. Okay, so that's all mixed. Now what I have done is I've just taken a little bit and put it into 3 different bowls, because I'm going to try doing some colouring with some of it. So if it goes wrong, I've still got some regular cake. So I'm just going to put some green into here. This is a colouring gel, and just mix that together. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of red. There's a little bit less in this one, so I'll put a bit of red in there. And a little blue in here. Okay, so now we need our cake tins, and it's important to line the cake tins with some butter. So that way you don't get your cake sticking to the tins. So I've got my got a bigger cake tin. This is going to be for the main colour cake, and I'm going to do the experimental colours in these two smaller ones just to see how it comes out. I think that's enough butter. I may have gone overboard, but you can never go overboard with that sort of stuff. So let's just wipe my hands. As much cake as I thought I did for this tin. Probably shouldn't have done the experimental stuff. I'm going to put some green in one of these little tins. This one, just put a little bit of this, and then I'm going to mix that with some of the blue and the red. And then I'm not going to mix it too well. I'm hoping that will make like a red and beige and blue marbly effect when it's cooked. Okay, so I made a slight mistake when I was planning this experimentation with adding different colours into different tins. I didn't take into consideration I'd actually need more cake mix. So I've done an extra batch and I've now filled my tins up. So we have green, we have this one, which is the, I'm hoping it's going to look like a marbly effect once it's baked, we shall see, and then the regular one. So if you don't want to mess around with the colours, the measurements I gave you will be enough for one tin, but if you want to mess around with a few different colours, you'll probably need to do double. And obviously we're making these cake pops, so we don't need it to be a massive, big, thick cake. So anyway, that's going to go in the oven. Now the ingredients did say 50 minutes. Obviously these are a bit smaller, so I'm going to check them a lot sooner than that, just to see how they're doing. They've been in for 40 minutes, and I think they may have left them in a tad too long. Let's just check. Yes, no bits coming off that, so that is cooked through. So now we just need to let them cool completely before we cut them up into the pop shapes that we need. Okay, we had a little bit of a disaster with this cake, but the edges will be able to be used for some cake pops. Let's take a look at these ones, see how they come out. They'll just pull off. Oh, I've lost a little bit there, but that's the one that put the green colouring in. Let's just slice the edge off. Okay. This one's sunk a bit there, and okay, that's the one I put the green colour in, I'm guessing. This must be the one that I put the others in, and it hasn't really worked for the marbly effect. But never mind, it's gone mild green, so that can be used for something. Yeah, so just let these cool a little bit more, and I'll try and chop them up, make them into cake pops. Hopefully it'll work. Of course, you could just forget all this baking stuff and just buy a cake from the shop and chop that up. That'd be easier. Okay, so I have some bits of cake here from left over from what I made. That has been in the fridge overnight, so it's gone nice and hard. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a piece. And what piece should I take? I'll take this piece. And I'm just going to trim a little bit off the top, because I'm going to make a slimer out of this now. So I just want it a little bit thinner up here than down here. Be careful with knives, obviously. Okay, that will do. So let's just put that to one side for a second, because I now need some icing. So I've got my ready to roll green icing. Enough. And now what I'm going to use this Tesco Finest salted caramel sauce, and I'm just going to put some of this over the cake. So I'm hoping this will help stick the icing to the cake a bit better, and also salted caramel, it's going to taste great. Just put that in the middle there. A bit more around. Okay, I think that's enough, and now let's need all that there. And I'm just going to sort of mush this into a rough slimery shape. Now don't worry about getting this smooth, because as you'll see, I've got little marks and cracks here, and we're going to do something with those, so don't panic. Okay, so we've got our little green spud shape. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to use a little modelling tool. I'm just going to put a couple of little areas for his eyes, and give him a little happy smile. And then I'm just going to give him some little grooves and stuff, because he is made of slime, he's not like a perfect shape. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to use these cake pens. And before I do anything with the face, I'm going to take the green one, because it's a little bit darker, and where you've got all these little bits, I'm just going to add some darker green in there, just giving some tone, and it helps hide any little imperfections that you've got. And of course you don't have to just go over the imperfections, you can just add little bits here and there. that's left is to put a little black dot in each eye. Like that. And now what we're going to do, because I've got a little bit of the green stuff left over, I'll roll it a little bit more. In fact, I'm not even going to roll it with a rolling pin, because what we're going to do is going to roll it like this. Take a knife, and I'm going to make him some little arms. Just carve some fingers into the end. And we'll do one more of those. And then what we're going to do, we're going to get some edible glue, which you can get from the baking section in your local shop, and we're just going to put some of that on the arm. And we'll just put that around here like that. Do the same with the other one. And again, what you can do with these arms is you can just go over them with the green pen if you want, just give them a bit of slimy detail. And then that is him pretty much finished, we just need to let him set. Okay, so I made a couple of Slimers, as you saw. You can turn these into cake pops by putting a stick on the bottom of it. You can put a little bit of melted chocolate on the end of that to just secure it a bit better. This guy is MUNCHER. He is from the new film Ghostbusters Afterlife, which is yet to come out at the time of recording this. But I had a couple of bits of cake left piled up on top of each other. I did the same technique. I come up with this idea just because I ran out of green icing. I thought I had more. But anyway, they're the cakes. As you noticed, it wasn't the easiest thing because the cake that I actually made sunk, and that is because apparently, after looking it up, that too much rising agents are in it, so it rose quickly and then sunk. But I managed to use the end bit, so it worked out. If you're going to make these, you don't obviously have to make your own cake. You just buy cake from the shop, cut that up, cover it in icing. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. If you are going to make these, let me know. Find me on Facebook at The Magic Ghostbuster. I'd love to see your pictures. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep on busting.